guys. Thank you, Xuejian. Oh, it's a flower. Let's see. I don't see anything of interest. Oh, I think that's money over there, so I'll just get the money. Xuejian is just a super dodger now. All right. In some... in our world, we had many battles to fight too. So it looks like they're... You think the archer... I know, right? They don't shoot you. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. They're too busy jogging to notice. Oh, you guys. You guys. Anyway, once again, I'll take care of this. Alright, let's go grab this item. Huh, it's more honey. You know, I always wondered why random items will be found on the ground wherever we go. Huh. Well, it happens in our world too. It happens in my world as well. Maybe it's just a universe. Perhaps that is the one common point in all the universes. Yeah, this is the wrong side of the 5th floor. This is optional. So it's basically a way so you can get more items. But we're gonna have to go all the way back down to the 1st floor again. So that was the 3rd floor, and now we're down here on the 1st floor. And we gotta deal with these things again. So one commonality in all the games, you can always find random items on the ground. Can't think of a game where that isn't the case, but I'm sure, like... You used to run around and pick stuff off the ground. Hey, whatever works, man. Oh, woman. Or whoever. Dude. Do that. Then got here pretty fast. Okay, we saved, got all that. Now we're ready. Come on! Oh, I can't seem to move. Alright. Oh. This magic is messing us. That's true. So this is the 2nd floor. Let's move on. I remember this is the most confusing, one of the more annoying parts to do. Oh wait, that was the way forward. We'll deal with them. Oh shoot. I misclicked. Oh, this game is just full of them. You ran like Xuejian sometimes. Well, how does Xuejian run specifically? Otaku. An interesting choice of words, but yes. You were a daffensi. That's fine. Kids are always do embarrassing things. I was obsessed with everything. You know, I did like Mario a lot, so I did doodle a lot of Mario when I was young. Now I hate Mario because I grew up. No, I'm just joking, guys. Alright, take me to the 4th floor, please. Or the 3rd floor. Alright. There's the 4th floor, yes. Xianmi, which means like, I guess technically is immortal crazy, but it means that you're a fan of the series, of the Shenzhen series. Would be cool to have Xuanyuan later on, though I'm playing the bit of the 1st game for Xuanyuan, the Sword of the Yellow Emperor. That one will be fun. I will probably pre-translate it because there's no blind is not very fun to watch, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, let's go on to the 5th floor. Ah, here we are on the other side of the 5th floor. The jogging archer, he's doing his morning jog. He is a cool guy and not afraid of anything. Alright, we're here in the... So let's go ahead and show you what happens. This soldier doesn't seem to want to let us through. Mr. Soldier, would you like... Still crazy, but don't do stuff like run out for them to grab you. Sir, would you allow us to pass through? No, you'll have to fight me to get through. I insist. No, we will... I will not let you through. You stand down or I will beat you. If you will not have us through, then I will take it by force. Have at you. So yes, you could have a stare down with the haha general there. It is pretty silly that he just stands there and lets you look at him. But anyway, he's toast. Alright, we did that. Alright guys, if I walk through this exit, there will be something. So I will load my other save now. Okay, let's save here. And now it is time to load the other save. Okay, we'll change it back to Changqing again. Oh, weird. I feel like we're not as powerful as we were before. And they're not. But anyway, he's not as powerful. Anyway, yes, level 40, 37, 40, and 34. We are. Stand down or I will beat you. Alright. This is the final. This is the top floor. So we walk forward. The scene is triggered. Oh, I think that's Xia over there. By the way, guys, I will change her voice to be a bit more appropriate. I also realized, because like from the last time, I'm like, oh, given her identity. Anyway, so you don't any know. This is Xia over here. She's who we've been looking for this whole time. You finally come. Oh, that's good. I can finally see you one last time. Who are you? I'm Xiyao. Did you forget? Of course you would. In your heart lies only the sword, only the. How do I? Let me rephrase this. I remember I had trouble with this last time, because changing sentence structure is hard for me. Let's see. In your heart lies only the sword, only the striving for victory. Even back then, when you were together with me, you very rarely paid attention to me. Ah, I see. It's from this music from Shenzhen 2. Are you the person who they call Xiyao? Have we met before? How come I don't remember? But it feels like But I have this really familiar feeling. And it feels like I've seen you before somewhere, but I don't know why. Yes, sorry, I had to include that line. That is not part of the actual line. He just says like, this feels familiar. Have you remembered? You are... Let's see. The Silly Tortoise Island. Ah, I see. In the past, you were the god general who was tasked to guard the well of gods and demons. Let's see. You would always wage war against the demon realm every time. Let's see. Oh, okay. every time you got injured, afterwards you would come here so that I could heal you. I see. Okay, anyway, just I had to read that. Also, every time it seems that almost all of your injuries were caused by the leader of the demons, or like the demon, the great. Let's see. By one great demon, or the great demon. Every time you fought, it would it would end in a draw, and you said that you liked that kind of rival. So it was him. Wait, and of course they're talking about Chonglo here, because who else would it be? I think. Let's see. Okay, got it. One time, you and him promised for one final fight in a new mortal realm that had been discovered. I really regret not stopping you back then. Oh, I see. No one would have thought. It's because no one would have thought that your fight would last for so long, so many days. So it ended up that the will of gods and demons had no one to watch over it. The demon realm invaded, and when the god realm knew of your own private battles, they sent soldiers to capture you. I heard that. Let's see. Let me go ahead and read the rest of this sentence. 听说就在神兵找到。I see. I heard that when the soldiers saw you, it was because you were distracted that you fell in battle, and the sword that was by your side fell into the human realm and became the sword of felling demons on Shu Mountain. Let's see. You were also banished to the lower realm to become human. Decisive battle? Well, I mean, okay. It's the decisive battle and final fight. I mean, like, generally a decisive battle is usually, well, okay. It's true that you can have a decisive battle without killing anyone. That's fair. Okay, we'll just call it a decisive battle. That's more accurate anyway, because it's possible to have a decisive battle and not be dead. Anyway, I guess... Let's see. This is the wind elemental pearl that you gave me that day. Now I have returned it. Now I've returned it to you. I know that you've been looking for it. It does remind you of Tales of Innocence. Seriously. In case you're wondering, Tales of Innocence is a Tales game that would come out about 5 years after this game. So it really does remind, like, some parts of this really reminds me of that. I won't talk in detail about why, because you can play Tales of Innocence for yourself. But it has a lot with reincarnations, and there is also a very angry female main character. Excuse me, in that game. Excuse me. That you have obtained the wind elemental pearl. Thank you, but you must hurry and leave. They're going to come here. They will soon come here to kill you. Let's see. And with you having... Oh, let's see. And with you having a crime... having committed a crime, if you are caught, it will be very difficult to escape this... let's see. Eternal death. And picks on the protagonist. No, there isn't someone. Yeah, there isn't a Spada, thank goodness. I don't think Xiao Kui is a Spada. She's more of a. I don't know. She has no equivalent of her in Tales of Innocence. Anyway, let's go. But I still don't really understand. It's fine whether or not you understand. There isn't time. Hurry with me. Hey, wait a minute. I want to see your face. My face is your face. Everyone is shocked. Wait, then who are you? Seems a little coincident. You are me, and I am you. I knew I wouldn't be able to deceive you for any long. I wouldn't be able to cover this up for any longer. What's going on? What kind of relationship do you have with me? Why is it that I've been? Let's see. How do I say this? Give me a second. I'm going to drink some water because Bamco being Namco Bandai. I also realized I had the thing. Okay. Why is it that everyone else has to tell me about myself? Why? Must I tell you? It would be better for you not to know. Tell me, I want to know. Where did I come from? Just who am I? In truth, you are not a normal you are not a normal human. What? What? How could this be? My job is to be the caretaker of this. Let's see. Let's see. How do I say this? Let's see. My job is to be the caretaker of this divine tree that nurtures the heavenly realm. I have always been by myself. After many days, let's see. Many days, all of the gods felt that I myself was the tree, and that the tree itself was I. Only he. Sometimes he would come over to find me, so that I wouldn't forget how to speak, even though. Let's see. Give me a second. Let me make sure. I'll be right back. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, weird. I'm gonna run out of time before I get to the actual save. Anyway. Even though he would talk about fighting and killing, spiritual power for fighting and killing, immortal techniques, sword techniques, and whatever, and all that stuff, all things I didn't really understand, but hearing all those things, let's see. Every time I would recite them in my heart. Hundreds and thousands of times, and I wouldn't leave out a single word. Basically, I don't understand those, etc., whatever. You. I'm foolish, aren't I? Foolish, am I not? But. Let's see. So hold on. It's Yi is 1001. That's about 10 million. Okay, got it. I just had to remember the numbers for a second. In the English equivalent of the numbers. But a person like me who has to stay in one place for thousands or 100 million years and just repeating one task, which is to take care of a tree. If you were a person, I'm sure you would have gone mad long ago. Otherwise you would have died. Sometimes I feel that dying in itself is some sort of a kind of blessing. He was the same way. He was in a similar situation. He was only protecting one single door. It's unfortunate that he always had a rival. Not like me, who was always so lonely. Yeah, could you imagine staying in a place for 100 billion years and you're like, well, you can't really do much except sitting here in this tree here. Anyway, sorry, I did spoil something. Rival? It couldn't be that Chonglo. Chonglo's the guy with the red hair, talks really gruff, gets really angry. She needs 1 million. I don't know how. If I had, you could read everything and you'd run out of actual material to read. Well, who knows, right? Write your own books. Yeah, she needs books. You are correct. No, miss. You are correct. Oh, let's see. And looks like id. Oh, id. I won't say too much more about id. That's a character in Xenogears, but I won't say what that person is, because that's spoilers. Watch the Xenogears stream if you want to know more about id in particular. Anyway. But, you are correct. But unfortunately, good things do not last. And he was banished into the lower realm. So I couldn't help but miss him. Let's see. And also today, normally after 10,000 years, there's this god tree. This god tree, which normally only bears one fruit every 10,000 years. Let's see. Today it has produced 2 fruits. Oh, let's see. Today it has produced 2 fruits. So, let's see. Well, I guess not today. Is it today? Well, I guess so, because for them it's not that... Oh, that's right. It's not that long ago in this world. Anyway, it produced 2 fruits. So I managed to secretly stash away one of them. And I used the fruit as the heart. And I used branches and leaves as the body. I use myself as the as not the inspiration, as the model. So I was able to create a girl and send it into the lower realm. I've always been one to follow the rules, but I don't. So I'm not sure why I decided to do something like this. Perhaps I too wanted to become a normal human together with him. That person, was that person me? Anyway, Shang-Chi's like, okay, this is taking too long. Sorry, I just summarized what he said. 7 days in heaven is as 1,000 years on earth. That's very similar to, there's a biblical verse that talks about, like, I think, was it like 1,000 years it will be as 1 day, and 1 day is 1,000 years. So it's kind of interesting that it's also an implication that time is very odd when you start going out of the human realm. Anyway, 7 days in heaven is as 1,000 years on earth in the world. We have to go back. Oh no, sorry. So, I'm saying, if we go back, will it not be as if the... Will the world of humans not have changed drastically? You can relax. I have... naturally, I have a way... I have a method to send you back to... let's see. To go back from whence you came. And you... and not even 1 hour or 1 or 2 hours will have passed. So I was that kind of thing. This can't be real. I don't believe it. I don't. It is the truth. Your life. Let's see. Having your life. Your life came to you more difficult, in a more difficult manner than normal lives. Let's see. You have all of my dreams inside you. Inside. You have family. You have friends. You have someone who likes you by your side. Let's see. All of the things that I wanted, you have. Are you still unsatisfied? Yes, so that's why Chonglo said earlier in the previous broadcast that where you came from is where you're going. So, yes, he was it was a kind of like a little bit of foreshadowing about what happened, although we didn't understand it at the time. But I'm not even a human. And so what? Be human or God, are they not all spirits? Everyone is just... we are all spirits who just live in different places and who have different lifespans. Fei Peng, yes. Fei Peng or Fei Peng, yeah, anyway. I see, okay. So yes, if you want to know why the names were chosen for them, Xiao. You... Hurry! Hurry! It's dangerous here. Even if you were not... you all were not found. Let's see. What I've done this morning, they should have already discovered. Uh-oh. It's boss time. Okay, so this is the boss. We're gonna have to deal with him. I am a bit stronger than the last time, but oh shoot, I haven't healed Xuejian. Oops. Well, this is going to go a little bit south pretty early, but that's okay. Anyway, oh shoot, I should check their formation. I forgot to check it. I think this is the... I think we're good, yeah. They're in a good shape. Good. Anyway, we do have stronger techniques than we normally do. Since this is not my safe... oh, no. You don't want to use that. That's not going to help you. I need to restore all of her spiritual power. And... might as well use one of these. And so she's full. Uh-oh, he's buffed himself. Gotta watch out for that. Heal instantly, which is pretty nice. Alright, Changjing, let's go ahead and attack him. We'll use the most... In this point in time, you may have this spell, which is called True Fire. I have it at level 3 at this point, so probably stronger than you have seen from the previous. Ow. 208. Not fun. Let's go ahead and heal and buff him. Oh shoot, I need to cancel that spell. Ah, shoot. He cast fire, which is no fun at all. Alright, we'll go ahead and hit them with everything we've got. We'll use this powerful spell, which you should have. We might have, but maybe not at level 4. It's just the tornado. Alright, Changqing, you should True Fire them. And you should heal. Because she has this spell that cures everyone, but I can cast it instantaneously.